So I've been observing myself for quite some time, and I've noticed a pattern, at least for me, as an quote unquote outcast. I often gravitate towards discipline, routines, training, and philosophy. It's not because they're extreme, but because chaos costs me more than it costs others. There's a saying that goes, when you don't belong anywhere, disorder doesn't feel freeing, it feels dangerous. Now, what does an quote unquote outcast actually means? And in my own terms, it's not about being an outcast is not about being rejected or antisocial or even being superior. An outcast is someone who sees things differently, moves differently, and also feels deeply but doesn't perform it well. And at the moment, I'm not outside because I choose to be. I'm outside because the room wasn't built for me. And yeah, um, whenever we see people, or at least I see people with groups, like having a sense of belonging, it creates one of these few things. When you belong somewhere, it creates a rhythm, some validation, and also some emotional regulation. For me, as an quote unquote outcast, I don't get that. So discipline becomes self-regulation, self-respect, and also self-containment. And this whole structure is basically built on my training, my daily routines, the desire to create content, and also having a structured thinking. So, discipline isn't about control, it's a way to hold yourself when no one else does. There's a contrast between discipline and escapism. Without structure, escapism is fantasy, and it also creates numbness while also dissolving your identity. And with discipline, with whatever you are doing, pain has a container, effort becomes meaningful, and the self stays whole. Outcasts don't fear pain, they fear drift. So, this is something that I've been observing and what I've been seeing, at least for me. Some of my friends think that Me, quote unquote, a disciplined outcast, is someone rigid, intense, obsessive, perhaps lonely. But the truth, in some way, my discipline is mercy, my structure is kindness, and my routine is a way to keep me safe. What looks like hardness is often self preservation. I'm not disciplined because I'm strong. I'm disciplined because I've learned what happens without it. For some people, discipline is optional. For me, or for the rest of the outcasts, it's how we stay alive inside ourselves. This is Wraith Vendetta documenting the work.